Hello, hello, hello. Probably help if I put my mic down. Never this game decides to load. Alright, there we go. Doing this. And instead of walking there, I'm just gonna fast travel because why would I? Take care of this mission and then we'll jump on the main quest. As long as we don't get sidetracked. You have my word.
I do hope all of our signature dishes are unique to the route.
A most unfortunate incident, complicated by the fact that both parties were inebriated. While I wasn't privy to the entire argument, Hugo and Octavio have been dining here together for quite some time. So, it was surprising to see them at each other's throats. Well, the one who stayed with UC Security, Octavio, is a shorter man, handsome and refined. His favorite menu item is the Saint, I believe. The other, Hugo Fournier, is a tall, slender gentleman with a French accent. Excellent tipper, well-mannered, but a bit hot-tempered. I assume that would be the slender gentleman, Hugo Fournier. He was the one who... I believe he lives in Athena Tower, although he may be checking out soon. But I would start there.
There's football on, like I give a shit.
Enjoy the rest of your day.
How do I make the TV even bigger? Unlimited power.
Oh, I can't believe that Octavio, that liar, that manipulator, that...
Dirty, rotten scoundrel.
Yes, the man... Wait, what?
Well,
He's
I don't know.
accusing me of theft? The nerve of that Lothario! 5
Lothario.
years we were together, half a decade! And he threw it all away for that waiter! It was supposed to be a romantic dinner, our last before we pledged our lives to each other. But an hour before, I decided to do some cleaning to calm my nerves. I picked up a pair of pants he left on the floor, and out falls a napkin from the Dawn's Roost with a number written on the back. To think
On the back.
he had the audacity to schedule a date with me at the same restaurant? I was livid! Still, I went to the date and held it together just... He would say that, but as far as I'm concerned, he gifted it to me when he proposed. I don't care. I'm not giving it to you.
That's what you think.
I see. If this is official... If you were going to arrest me, you would have done it.
I don't have handcuffs.
Not a chance! I know the second... I don't care if you're with UC security. And as far as the ring goes, I don't know what the law says, but I doubt...
Well, Mr. Hugo, that leaves us with two options. Perhaps this one will work, though. Yep, I stole it. I stole something that he stole, so technically... two rights. Technically, I'm the good guy. I got the ring back, he's none the wiser. And he didn't die, so that's a plus. Could have killed him. Could have killed him and the two witnesses in there. Would have gotten very, very ugly. Very, very fast. But hey, if this mission's over, then we can go to the main quest.
Crime has slowed down since you started helping out, which is good for morale. Ah, perfect. Excellent. I'm sure the victim... You acquitted yourself well again. I dare say you might have a knack for police...
I dare say.
Here, take this. It's well deserved.
Credits. Take it.
Starting to run out of credit? Not right now, but John Tuala over at Must might. I hear they're looking for new recruits to join the Vanguard. Let me know if you have any questions.
I gotta look in the ship. I think I got one of these uniforms. Sounds like the frontier. Oh, okay. Where y'all running from? Why isn't security all alerted?
If my shift goes long again, my girl is gonna kill me.
Alright, priorities. Oh, that's funny. This robot appears to have killed a man. Running away from the crime. Turning to the crime. This character voices sound out of place. Because some of them are the same actors from Skyrim. So, you're putting a little Bulgariff spin on them. I don't know. These men work hard and party harder. You're just being like one of those PlayStation fanboys and hating on the game. I don't know if it's the voices though. I think it's the like they still don't have a good, or I guess they're using the same engine for all their like character designs, and so like while the graphics are a little bit better, they're still like Skyrim voice models. Oh, I guess I don't. I know I swear I stole one a while ago.
Struts retract.
Come on now.
Pumping retros. Orbit achieved.
Alright.
Utilizing. Done.
Now that we've unnecessarily taken off into space. I think that's the next. Yep, that's the next one. Oh, come on. It's back on the ground. Will you let me do it? Oh, it's over in the Mass District too. I want to go to this party.
This space is a memorial to those lost during the Colony War. Your consideration is requested.
I remember you being here last time I came through here. Why are you out and about? He's always freaking out, so.
Saw your ship come in.
Yes, exactly. It's like
When someone insults you, you want to just beat the shit out of them sometimes.
Oh.
But you don't.
Well, not quite what I was thinking, but that's actually a great example, Marcus. The man in the story was cruel. Do you know why he was cruel? You must feel what he feels. Understand his pain. Accept it. And deliver it not back upon him.
Empathy. You mean empathy?
Oh, put that away.
But you say it like it's...
Keeper Aquilas,
See if I can.
can we have a moment?
Oh, Mateo. It's been too long. How are your parents? Your mother still struggling with that azalea garden?
No, she figured that out a while ago. Had to adjust the pH levels in the soil. But, Keeper, I didn't come to catch up.
Oh. Well, what's on both your minds?
I hate your hat. We think your church is connected to a group of space weirdos.
Oh, of course. Anything for one of the faithful. Is this maybe about the grav jump pilgrimages, or you've seen something in the darkness between the stars that troubles you?
Not exactly. Keeper, when you talk about unity, well, does it mean anything else? Something secret?
Perhaps we should talk about this inside.
You're in okay. This whole time this place has been down here. I have access to it. And supposedly there's a chest in here that I can get, but I haven't bothered to check it out.
Now that we have a little privacy, why don't you tell me exactly what it is that brought you two here?
We've lost people, Keeper.
Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. And these Starborn, I take it they're different from the people of the settled systems?
God,
there have always been mysteries that seem to defy our understanding of the universe. Beyond rational thought, we enter life as an act of someone else's faith in us. There's no way of knowing who we will become, and yet the risk is made anyway. So you've pushed into the unknown, not knowing where it would take you. And it's brought you here. I think I can. If you're willing to find your way in the dark for a bit longer, I can give you a path to discover. There's an old story, far older than the Sanctum Universum, of someone who walked the settled systems and saw every corner of it. This pilgrim claimed he found the true meaning of unity. I always thought of it as just a parable for trying to bring humanity together, but maybe it's more. In my story,
I need facts, Keeper.
The pilgrim met the founders of the House of Enlightenment and the enigmatic cult of the Varun. And he gave them each a part of the truth. Then he goes to his final resting place to live out the rest of his days in contemplation of infinitum addendum, his addition or contribution to the infinite. But what if the story isn't a metaphor, but a code? A way of finding the pilgrim again, or at least his grave. I agree. I think you need to talk to them about this Unity Pilgrim. And clearly, the enlightened work out of the well here in New Atlantis, helping the poorest citizens. Varun worshippers are more enigmatic. But there is a lone zealot that was I visited her a couple of times. Hopefully she'll be willing to talk to you
cell.
as
She's
well.
the one that I can't let out.
Oh, and here, take this. You're a member of the Sanctum after all, and this is the beginning of a pilgrimage of sorts.
I'll stay here with the Keeper. We need to catch up. And I wouldn't mind asking him a few more questions.
That's great.
That first jump changes you, unlocks something.
I don't have this book. Mine now. See the clothing that he gave me. Oh God. That's it. Next playthrough, I'm joining House of Varun. At least they have a snake. They're both here. It is a commercial district, and I don't think I need to go there.
A visitor? I have... He knows not the truth. He sends another. The great serpent waits in the shadows. He will entwine the universe, and all but the faith. That is the truth. No more, no less. Yes, I have spoken to your keeper about this. I will tell you what I told him. Jinan Varun meets the unbeliever. He gives false prophecy to Jinan. But such is Jinan's conviction in the Great Serpent, he does not hesitate. He cuts the unbeliever down. But the unbeliever returns. Jinan realizes the Great Serpent is testing him, and he will not be found wanting. 4 times they fight. Over 120 rotations of the planet they are on. Remember these 4 battles, Jinan, the unbeliever says. Remember these 120 rotations. But Jinan knows this is blasphemy, and delivers the killing blow. That is all. I have heard of no such thing. If it exists, it is a shadow that the Great Serpent casts to deceive. Then we are done. Leave me.
Hi. How you doing?
Hi, how are you?
Ah, if
We run a number of social programs, from financial aid to food banks. If it's about the financial or food assistance programs, we are backlogged. Oh, we're not. Listen, I've talked about this with him a ton of times, and there's no record of a unity. Our early records are mostly administrative. Humanitarian projects, group counseling notes, charity expenditures. But there is a series of exchanges the founding members recorded in a lot of detail. It's the closest thing I have to what Aquilas is describing. A man walks into the first house of enlightenment. The founding members just call him the Drifter. So they think he's a charity case at first, but no, the Drifter asks them a bunch of questions. If your philosophy is built on an individual's own morality, what about the second person? That second person might disagree. Isn't the problem of 2 what you're really looking for? And the founders respond, each individual must understand how the second person lifts them up. All of human effort is a story of cooperation pushing us forward. And it kind of goes on like that. He comes back every week for a year. Same conversation every time. Second person this, the problem of 2 that. Honestly, I think the founding members made it all up. There was a little more hesitation being openly atheist in the early days. I think they were experimenting with writing their own scripture. Fortunately, that got abandoned pretty quick. After the records of the Drifter end, you never see anything like it again. Besides what the Keeper would say about it, sounds like a gathering point. Or, in mathematics, it would mean 1, like the one. Always happy to help. If you'll excuse me, I've got a lot of...
Always good to see another badge.
If there's something you need, of course, of course. If you need anything else, you know where to find us.
Have you ever heard one of his sermons?
Oh, you're back. What did you learn? Was there something hidden in their stories, like we thought? If there really is a location the Pilgrim wanted us to find, what else did you learn? Planets are often named by number. That second might mean the second planet in the system. Was there anything else? Yes. What he added to infinity. Maybe that points to a name. If we're looking for his resting place, let's see. We have something that could be coordinates. Something that could point to a planet in the system. But what's the name of the system? Infinitum addendum. What if we break down the parts? No systems named finite or add. That just leaves in and dumb. Well, that's certainly how I feel. Yes, that's it. The second planet in Indum, at 4 and 120. That's where you'll find the Pilgrim's resting place. And from there, maybe you'll find the true meaning of unity. Before you go, You've now spoken to many different perspectives in our universe. I know you're looking for a specific unity, but if you had to give... Ah, but what makes something like that holy? Gravity is also a force that brings things together. And so you think this word unity describes a similar miracle? The processes of... Well, I won't keep you any longer.
Well, that wasn't supposed to happen. Look at him. Just, all right, take your time. Know that. This is a lot more fun when there's a lot more stuff. Oh. I got excited for nothing. Sure, there's nothing right here.
What's on your mind?